Hi, I bought 9 laptops and 2 tablets from eBay for spares or repair. Let's see if I can fix them, refurbish them and resell them for profit. Cool. Right, let's get started with it. Right, well, first of all, I've got this HP Pavilion X2, which, as you can see, I've already had that in bits to replace the obviously broken power connector. Managed to source a replacement power connector on eBay, so hopefully fit that and it'll work. There's also a problem with the hinge as well. You can see that. Basically what's happened is the screws have fallen out, and then when it's been folded back, that left hinge has stayed where it is and it's broke through the plastic. But I could probably better fix that up, but plastic piece I haven't been able to source that, so that just may stays cosmetic damage. The real problem is underneath. These screws here had fallen out, so the hinge wasn't fastened to the case, and that's what caused it to break. I've also done it this side as well, they were loose as well. This thing is probably worth about £80 on eBay. Now bear in mind I paid about, what was it, about £130 for this lot. This was from 2 different sellers, so if that works, which I'm pretty sure it will, though after replacing that power connector, that's going to fetch 80 quid. Right. Next, Samsung Galaxy Tab A6. Let's get that out of the box and have a look at that. Right, first impressions is it's in really good condition. Excellent cosmetic condition. Magnetic case. Right. It doesn't power on, but the obvious problem is the charging port's broken. Now, again, I'm pretty sure if I put a new charging port on that thing, it will work. This camera won't focus, that's better. I'm pretty sure if I put a new charge port on that, that'll work fine. And that, again, worth about 100 quid. So it's looking good so far. Right, okay, next I've got a Asus netbook. It's got some sort of weird ass power connector on it, so I've got an adapter so it'll plug into a standard 5.5 by 2.5mm 19 volt adapter. This one doesn't power on at all. Well, it's not from a battery, but and it still doesn't power on. So, oh, there we go. And the battery is just dead on that. That one looks like it's a worker. Now these came from 2 different sellers. These laptops are actually from 2 different batteries. Now, one thing I've noticed with buying and selling on eBay is most of the spares repair laptops that you see are from traders and computer repair shops, and they've already had the working parts stripped out of them. What you're left with is basically a faulty motherboard and the plastics and maybe even a broken screen. These come from private sellers. One of them was obviously his own household goods that is broken over the years. And the other one, she said she bought from a car boot sale with the intention of repairing them herself, but just didn't have time. So we resold them on eBay, so I think I've got a good find here. That one's obviously had Windows installed on it. But the battery fault indicator's flashing. Right, so what we'll do is leave it on charge and see if it holds charge. Right, well I've tested that off camera and everything appears to work, but the battery unfortunately is knackered. It doesn't hold a charge at all. It looks like it's charging, but as soon as you unplug it, it just goes straight off. So that's probably why that's been scrapped, but that is probably worth about £20 to £30. And so, yeah, it's still in pretty good condition. A bit dirty, but yeah, that'll fetch some money, so it's definitely looking good so far. I think I better make a profit on this lot. Right, so what we've got next. Right, so what we've got next. This one came from the first batch, which was obviously someone selling his own personal items that got broken over the years. Now, this one came with a charger with this weird ass power cable. This weird ass power cable. It's not European. Similar to a European style plug. Well, I'll trick that down. Swap that power cable out for a UK one. This looks. Charge light comes on. Ugh. That's a shitter. Oh, it's French. Acer keyboard. That's a French laptop. Trouble is, does it work? It does. That's filthy. Cloth. Yeah, like I said, I think I might have got lucky with these because most spares repair laptops on eBay tend to be junk, just literally for parts only for other computer repair shops to salvage bits from, rather than to actually refurbish and sell. So I think I've got pretty lucky with these. Yeah, this thing's, what specs is it? Core 2 Duo T2250. Yeah. I don't think that's even worth bothering with. But interested to see what's wrong with it. Looks like it's booting up. But it'd be incredibly slow. Now, like that boot up. Well, that one just keeps blue screening and crashing. It has got English windows on it. But yeah, it's manufactured date 2006. That's not worth anything. So yeah, nah. Next, another Acer. This one's rather old, but it's better than the other one. That's why. Charge light comes on. That last laptop, by the way, the battery seems to hold a charge on it, but like I say, it's shit really. Core 2 Duos are just too slow to run Windows 10. Even if you've put a solid state drive in it, it'd be just completely unusably slow. Power this one on. Power's on. Well, screen is extremely dim for stars. See if I can brighten that up. Where the hell's the brightness controls? Oh, there. That's better. Get the camera closer. Right, see what happens. Windows Vista. Now this one, it's got discrete graphics, looks like a gaming laptop. I just, well, that's built in, I'll just see how much that's worth on eBay. Well, the last one of these sold for £85 on eBay, but it's been on for 10 minutes and it's just not booting, and the hard drive light's gone out. So that looks like it's got a hardware fault. What we'll do is run some diagnostic tests on it and see what's wrong with it. Oh, keys all work on the keyboard. Go on, do something. I think we'll do a memory test on it first. Good old Hiren's boot CD. Yeah, let that run and see what happens. Well, that don't look good. It's crashed on the memory test. I think that might have some faulty RAM. Try something else. Yeah, it's worth repairing this one, because if it's just RAM that's faulty, then it's worth looking at. Last time since I've used this software. Memtest 86 works. It's probably just a crappy Microsoft memory test that doesn't work. So it's got, how much has it got? 4 gig in it. Right, I'll let that run and see what happens. Right, well, the memory test passed on that. Let's test the hard drive. Maybe use a gateway GW scans that test just about any hard disk. Right, I'll come back to on that one. I'll let that run and I'll update on this, on the results. Well, the hard drive test pass on that as well. So it's either got a motherboard fault or it just simply Windows it's screwed up. So I think what I'll do with this is I'll try reinstalling Windows, and then that can go on eBay as well. But I think I'll try and get Windows 7 on it if I can, and sell it as a gaming laptop. So I don't think that Radeon HD 3470 is supported in Windows 10. I'd have to double check that. But I don't think I'll better get Windows 10 on this anyway, because I don't think there'll be a license for it. So I could put Linux on it. But yeah, that'll probably sell for about 85 quid. Right, okay, I think, well, I've got double my money already. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because it's quite old. Right, to the next one then. Right, next we've got a Samsung R519. In good cosmetic condition. Sour on CPU. Yeah. Bit of a shitter really is that one. Power connector's broken. In fact, it's completely missing. It's been pushed in, as you can see. Let's see if it's gone point. Oh, there's some RAM in it. How much? 1 gig. Yeah. Not going to be a speed dimming, that's for sure. And the Windows license is missing, so Might order up a power connector for it. But it's probably one that I could probably put Linux on or Cloud Ready, something like that. I can't see this running Windows 10. It's got hard drive in as well. 80 gigabytes, I think, is it? Yep, 80 gigabytes. So, yeah. Not going to waste too much time on that. I mean, can't get the bloody thing back in now. Bloody hell. Right, okay, as I was saying, that one, power connectors are $2.99 on eBay, so I've ordered one up. And stick Linux on it. I think that's probably only going to fetch a tenner. It's only quid at most. And there's no charger with that, although I do have a universal one that will fit it, but obviously I don't want to sell my universal charger, so that's going to have to go without a charger, so yeah, a tenner for that. Right, so what's next? Right, this one, admittedly, the first batch, I've already had a quick look at the other day, before I decided to make a video on it. So this one, it powers up, but there's no post. This is quite a decent spec Acer. So that one, I think I might have to do a separate video on that because it's not the RAM that's causing the fault. Like I say, it powers up, no post. So it's like a main board fault, so I think that's going to be the subject of another video. But terabyte hard drive, 6 gig of memory. I can't see any evidence of liquid damage on the outside, don't know about the inside. In fact, when I got it, all the screws were missing. I've took the cover off and there's no sign of any liquid damage, so I think I might actually look at that with another video. I think what we'll do in this video is just determine what's wrong with them, do basic fixes, and if they need more intensive work like this one where they're diagnosing the fault on the motherboard, I'll save that for a separate video. Just go over the basic stuff first. But really this is just about seeing if it's worth making any money on it. Which, I mean, what we've got so far, 2 tablets, 2 crappy laptops, 3 crappy laptops, one that's probably worth 80 quid, the other 2 that are probably worth bugger all. Well, I think I've probably doubled my money already, minus eBay figures of course. I think even if that went for spares or repairs it is, you probably get 40 quid for it. So yeah, doubled my money already. Let's see what I've got next. Right, next, got another worker. Just needs a full test. It's got a Core i5 M430, 500 gig hard drive. It needs Windows reinstalling, but it all boots up and works. The battery doesn't hold a charge, but that's no worries, I can soon order a new battery for that. Yeah, not sure why that one spares or repairs, it actually works. Unless I just scrapped it because the battery's on it. It's got Windows 7 on it, not rather than Windows 10, but I think that will upgrade to Windows 10 anyway. Yeah. This is from the second batch that I bought from a seller that I'd got from car boot sales, with the intention of trying to repair them myself, but she just didn't get time, so she just put them on eBay to sell. And it looks like she's already done some work on some of them. But that one, yeah, that's only worth 70 quid. Next. Right, next we've got an HP Pavilion with severe liquid damage. So you can see it's crusty, disgusting. There's water all over, well, some sort of liquid all over the memory modules, which are all corroded and gone green and furry. So that one It's going to be for scrap, is that. I'll sit with the motherboard, will have had it. Screen might be okay. Keyboard, probably not. But that's one to salvage, I think, for spares. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it with that. I might take it apart and just see how bad the liquid damage is and save it for another video. I'll see. Next, another HP. Now admittedly, this is one I've repaired off camera. I guess I decided to do a YouTube video after I'd fixed this one, and this one just had a faulty hard drive. Replaced that, works fine, but it's got a faulty battery. But it's worth buying a battery for that. There's a charger for it as well, which I'll just grab. Right, so as you can see, that works. Now that will sell for about £125. This has got the charger with it as well, but it just needs a new battery, so that's easily done. In fact, I think the battery from the other Pavilion I looked at earlier will fit it, and if that battery's alright, I can just put it in this, and we've got a working laptop I can sell straight away. It's in excellent cosmetic condition. So yeah, looking very good out of this hole. I think what I'll do is the two laptops that need extensive repairs, I'll do separate videos on. I'll do like a trying to fix video. I've also got the Acer Aspire switch from one of my earlier videos, which I've yet to look at. That one, it powers, well, it charges, looks like it's charging, but it doesn't power on. It was getting very hot on the top, which I thought was the battery, but it's not. It's actually the CPU heatsink that's getting hot. So it's actually powering on, but there's no post. So that can be a trying to fix video as well. As you see, this one is in excellent condition. There's actually a watermark on the LCD. You can see it on camera, but there's like a faint mark all the way around. But it's not that bad. But yeah, it's slow though. I think it's probably Windows 10. If Windows 10 on the hard drive is just too slow. I mean, look at this; it's still built in. It's just unresponsive. Well, no, it must do some Windows updates. Oh, God. Right, I'll be right back. Right, that's shutting down. There's one more to go now. And then I think after that one, I'll just have a quick look at the next one. I think that's it for this video. The next videos are going to be more in-depth repairs. Are the ones that have got more faults than just faulty RAM and hard drive. I mean, there's no point in me doing a video on showing you me replacing hard drive and some RAM and installing Windows. The ones that have got actual real hardware faults are more interesting to look at, so I'll do separate videos on them. Right, let's get the next one. It's another HP ProBook. And this one, I've already checked it out. Faulty battery and the hard drive's knackered. That's another good one. I do have some spare hard drives to put in that. Of course, if the one liquid damaged one is alright, I can put that in here. And that, again, might sell for 150 quid. I've already tested that one off camera because, like I said earlier, I decided to make a YouTube video before. Oh, yeah. Oh, the hinges have. Yeah, the hinges need looking at on that as well. Yeah, I think that's worth money. Right. I'm quite pleased with that lot. I think, yeah, I think I'll get maybe like 3 times back what I paid for them, maybe even 4 times. Well, thanks for watching.